What's up, people? How are you today? Uh, this video is about being alone and getting more distant with your family. As we all say, out of sight, out of mind, and that's true. It really is. Because I remember my mom telling me a while ago, a long time ago, that it's funny. She just, if you haven't heard that term, out of sight, out of mind, consider it like you move away from friends or family, and that's all fine. Everything's there. It's great. But all of a sudden, you're not in that person's view all the time. You're just out of sight, and you let them. They forget about you, and if you don't remember, a year can go by, and all of a sudden, whatever happened to Charlie, whatever happened to Janie, I never hear from them anymore. Then it gets easier and easier and easier to reconnect, or I should say harder reconnect, sorry. But other than that, out of sight, out of mind. Like I said, when my family was closer, everybody was over all the time. And probably this is the way they do things in the world. I'm not sure. But as time went on, people got married, people had kids, they move away, the calls fade, this one dies off, something happens to this person, and on and on and on. But it just happens. One day you wake up and your family that was huge is like that. It's like, wow, there's almost no one left. And you say, what the heck happened? I don't know. Because that's what happened to me. And I want to say people change, absolutely, but they do. They really do. There's just, I don't know if it's the lack of connecting with people is growing more and more. It could be because of the phone. Who knows? Family. Unless you have a huge, tight-knit family, something that I've noticed, when you're around each other, it's easier. But the further away you get to each other, it's tougher and tougher, and people just don't, they got their own lives. Like, I got a niece that's way up in New Hampshire. She got 3 kids, a baby, a husband, dogs, cats. I don't know what the hell she's got going on. I don't expect her to be calling me anytime soon and go, hey, I got enough. She has enough going on. But I still try to chime in here and there, hopefully see them on holidays and stuff like that. But what are you going to do? I mean, sometimes that's just the way it goes. And as tough as it is, it's rough. I mean, it just doesn't happen that convenient anymore. Nothing's that convenient. So I found, and I've read about, because I've looked into this a little bit, why are older people, it's kind of like you have a ton of friends in your high school, then it's supposed to be just you and your family, and then as people move out, die off, I guess more women than men find friends as they're older, and then the men more stay to themselves. And I don't know why. We're social. I don't know what to tell you. It's just the women make it look easy. Us men could learn something from socializing with women. But even though we learn, doesn't mean we're going to do it. It's got to be something inside. So yeah, out of sight, out of mind. Why we're alone. What's scarier is why we like it.